Alexis, let's go do Rattins. Let's Frankfurt.
So, at that point in hot, I'm drinking 8 o'clock coffee. I'm drinking 8 o'clock coffee. What time is it? My part, man, that should be looking right, man, but now it look like stitches, don't it? I want to appreciate my part. You know, my hair gonna grow. So I'm not, man. So I'm ready, man. I'm catching it. I'm on, on my wave. So, nah, man. I mean, just I was a kid, I used to have waves, so. But it's like this. It's simple. Jehovah's losses is Jehovah get a hold of you. Now I mean, he can show you some shit that fuck you up. But if Jehovah can't get a hold of you, it could be dangerous for you. Your heavenly, your earthly hope to live forever. It could be dangerous for your family. It's just, some people might not be able to see Jehovah, to allow him to advance securities and vocabulary and things to act against, evil entities, things of that nature. For instance, I'm talking to my sister Robin on Messenger, and with regards to that which occurs, I don't want to cite it, but it's fraud going on. Fraud. It's not fraud. It's just like the app, Facebook, is really not behaving like it's being run professionally. It's behaving like it's an app that's used to endorse and placate deception and crimes upon me, cyberly, and that advertises it to the world by way of me being like the Facebook, attraction, to get close to him and start acting stupid. It's securities that involve my security that goes in along with it, but these securities in these places that stand in place of me communicating on Facebook, they aren't anything I asked for. The obstacles I'm dealing with after it is that I dealt so long on Facebook with security based on the fact that I only communicated with individuals from another continent, that's Asian. So I got another Facebook account. They wanna show people what I say as I'm saying it, so people can respond and things like that. So I'm communicating with a family member of mine, Robin, and it's like I'm losing her. Like Jehovah could lose, somebody like you, if you don't believe, if you don't understand, it's like, she conversating, but she refused to see who it is that she actually talking to well enough to understand that we never really saw each other. It's been years. I never, here it is with adults. You got some people who were like 60 years old, and then they find out they have a long lost brother or sister, and then they reunite long after their parents are dead. And what it looks like is our parents are alive, and I'm going to North Carolina soon. I mean, I'm gonna see how much the plane tickets cost, pay for them in March, get out of town in April. So it's that. It's people I know down south. So it's either I'm gonna be able to see my family or have a good time, with my family. But no, it's like even on Facebook, I'm going back and forth now. People don't like what I do. They don't like how I pronounce, euphemism. Like he says, use some euphemism. They don't like that I have a sister down south. So it's like, what I mean? That's the only thing that makes her really relevant. That people don't like that I have a sister down south. And it's like, my sister down south likes that, or she doesn't understand what it is her position is. People don't like that I have a jacket. They don't like that I went to the store. They don't like that I have a sister in Burlington County. They don't like that I have a remote control. So it's not like, all of a sudden, my sister down south got real famous. This is all of a sudden I started transferring, classified documents to her, and she became famous to me because she's alive. She's my relative, and she can receive stuff like that, to hold it, to store it, to put it on her computer database, and then, pull it out, when I go to court, in 3 years, and win a $30 million trial. She knows what lawyers are. She knows what people do. I'm a lawyer. I do what lawyers do. She knows what police are. She knows what police do. I'm Michael. I do what police do. I investigate. So I needed somebody to float, some things, man, that are relative to my most posthumous investigations and my most successful closed cases. So it's a fundamental finalizing, and she proved her wealth. She proved her value, in my circle of trust. And I felt as though that's something that's cool. So now it is, I give her my phone number, you call. It's like she playing some type of game, really standing in the way of me talking to my dad or anybody else in my family. It's like, really, that was my dad first and shit. I was his firstborn and shit. I mean, I was thinking last night, and it's like, like what the fuck do you want? I'm not even really a troublemaker. I'm just about billions of dollars and motherfucking catastrophes and shit like that. Yes. The police gotta do what they gotta do because the Secret Service know what I'm doing. The mayor gotta do what he gotta do because the FBI know what I'm doing. Yes. The ATF gonna do what they gotta do because the CIA know what I'm doing. Yes. So that's my life. I'm not running, man. Running Man is scary. Sometimes it motivated to that movie. Now it's clearly, Michael very famous. And the police know that shit. They might not like it. They get far enough to motherfucking bite me with their eyes. Someone get close enough to say on some real shit, I'll punch the shit out of you. Some of them give you advice. Some of them talk to you. Some of them cool as hell. Some of them be like, listen, man, the chief, you're an asshole. I'm not an asshole. What you should do is go get your wedding ring from McDonald's jewelry store on Broad Street. And you're like that. They just like that. I'm like one of the boys, but me and the cops, we like angels and demons and shit. It's just always gonna be like that. So it's like fame, but her father know what it is. I know what it is. That's why he told me what it was when I met him. So it's like, as it is, these things going on Facebook and shit like that, it's like, I feel as though she got like family in some type of social group that's looking for boogers in my nose, and waiting to see how dirty my boxers are, and how weird my foot looks, really scrutinizing and saying like, this isn't my brother, I I have a mom doing shit like that. And she was so cool before. It seems like we haven't been communicating, but the relationship we had with regards to my security, it's enough communication for me, and I like it. I like if she was connected to 10,000 of her family members that like it, that like what it is that her dad did his first time getting somebody pregnant with his first son. I'm not a hellraiser, but I get that shit up. You know what I mean? All he's saying is, you know what I mean? There's a war over there. Michael involved in it, just like he was. That's all that's going on. What you think you gonna do? Be mad because I'm famous? Nah, man. He a famous dad. You understand? But her, as it is, I'm motivated. I'm talking on. I'm using Facebook Messenger. Talking to her, and then Facebook Messenger pulls a platform from under my feet after I send the message to her, and then they put it on Facebook Live for everybody in America. Everybody in America wants to see what I'm saying to my sister down south secretly. I'm famous for it's fame. I'm about to start cutting albums in Trenton. I'm staying in Trenton. I told everybody that I was doing that. So, you know what I mean? I'm Jehovah on some shit. And it's like, I'm losing my sister, indefinitely. And Jehovah could have definitely lost Job, you know what I mean, to Satan's persecution, to Satan's murder. But he didn't. Satan said, I know you want to lose him. So he said, no, I'm not going to lose him. And he was right. But it does seem like I'm losing my sister Robin to something, to some outer worldly thing where she refuses to see the glory of Jehovah, the greatness of my position, the opportunity I have to motivate even people in Palestine and Africa, Afghanistan, the Taliban, the students, and it's not bad, but all it will be is a picture, you know what I mean, 24, 25 years after we met. And she clammed up. It don't look like she really belt, you know what I mean, meeting her brother again or nothing like that. So I got some visions in my mind about some people down south who want to see me, want to hang out with me. It might turn into vacations. I might go out there and head to Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina. I might go down to Raleigh and shit and chill with motherfuckers, go to the clubs. You know what I mean? Do this and that. You know what I mean? Might get some Timberlands and shit. You know what I mean? Hang in the country. You know what I mean? Freestyle, battle a couple people in that stat. But on some real shit, as Jehovah, I really didn't want to lose my sister like that.